Hello, and welcome to Art Minutes. I'm Patricia Tomlinson, curator at the Appleton Museum of Art. Today, I would like to highlight a lovely jar that is adorned with butterflies, flowers, and even a few cute little beetles. Let's take a closer look. When we look at this piece, we see a bulbous, green-colored jar with a lid. It has bands at the shoulders of the jar and the bottom of the jar, and is covered with various kinds of flowers and butterflies. This piece is of a type called celadon, and celadon was made by firing the vessel in a reduction kiln, which makes the natural iron oxide in the glaze turn green. One of the things I think is really interesting about this piece is that it sort of plays back and forth with control and abandon. And what I mean by that is when you look at the very base of the vessel, you have a very regimented pattern. It is in a prescribed area, so it's a very strict band around the bottom, and then you'll see it again on the shoulders with a difference, and we'll get to that in a minute. So when you compare the very free form flowers that have no grounding or are just sort of floating in space along with all the various butterflies that are flitting around, compared to the very regimented band on the bottom, I think it's really interesting. Now let's look at the top of the vessel. When we look at the lid, we see once again at the very top the free form flowers with the butterflies, but then you also see another band around the rim of the lid with various flowers, and then especially the shoulders, we're just seeing a little peak of the shoulders. Now, even though it is a band with a top and a bottom made out of a gold line, look at the patterns within that band. It is very free form, almost chaotic. So it's playing back and forth with abandon, control, and back again. So I think that's a very interesting tension and play that the artist has created in this particular piece. When we look at a detail of the actual butterflies, we see many different kinds with fabulous colors, and then we see myriad flowers, and the flowers are identifiable. We see peonies, we see chrysanthemum, we actually see a little branch with cherries on it and another branch with pear and pear blossoms, and in a little image which is between the two butterflies that almost looks like something like carrots. I think those are daikon radishes, which is a common food item in Asia. When we look at the vase as a whole again, I think it's really a lovely celebration of spring and abundance and the beauty that is created within this particular time of year. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to sharing more Art Minutes with you soon. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.